How were you kind of testing the waters and figuring out what would work as Broken Matt and TNA?
It was really trial and error. The final deletion taught us a lot. After we did that, it was a really unique experience, and we did that with only 4 people on the production side. It was me, Jeff, and my wife was in it, my oldest kid, Maxwell, was in it, Senior Benjamin, my father-in-law, he was in it. But we were running and gunning, and we shot it over the course of the night. But we learned so much from doing that. I feel like it got even stronger and better when we were doing 𝗙𝗔𝗜𝗥. We told a great story in there about Jeff, sacrificing himself for me to save me. And that's kind of what ended up bonding us, because it was one of those things part of the reason I became Broken Matt in the beginning was I said he was being selfish. We'd won the tag team titles, and he's out riding a motorcycle and breaks his leg. And finally he did something that I viewed as selfless. And then we bonded back together, and I took him into the lake and healed him and whatnot. And he kind of became a half-assed magical character too, which is cool. But it's one of those things where you would see these are the things that people like. Like, for instance, I knew people loved it. When I first spoke like this, I didn't tell anyone I was going to start speaking in this weird combination of British with a British tone and Jamaican tone, whatever, just the whole combination. It was just something I was kind of figuring out as I went. But something we learned is people love when I say words crazy, and then when I say them over and over again, because they almost want to sing along with me. They want to say it with me. Yeah. So whenever I'd say premonition, you know what I mean? We knew that was something people loved with Broken Matt. And I would try and look up archaic words that I could use for something very normal. I tried to make that character so super different and stand out in that way. And that's something, a character who is cognizant of a soul that is 2,000 years old, I think he would probably use some archaic words.